Hello guys, welcome to Becoming Audacious. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about something really magical. Why do we need art in a world of science? So today I have with me Flourish. Welcome, Flourish.
Thank you, Shalom. Thank you.
Yes, I have with me Flourish. You already said that. So guys, Flourish can sing. Yes, I'm going to start from there. Flourish can so sing, and Flourish is an amazing guy. And then I remember very vividly, I don't know, Christmas Carol of, I don't know the year now.
Oh my God.
Guys, Flourish was singing, like actual singing, it's not the play singing that you sing in your bedroom. That's like not it. Like Flourish was actually singing, and I appreciated his voice ever since. I'm so happy to have you, Flourish.
Thank you so much, Shalom. Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Thank you. How are you doing today? How did your day go?
I'm doing very well. I had this opportunity to meet an international audience, so I think I had an interesting day.
Okay, that's good. That's not bad. That's good. Okay, so first thing I want to ask if medicine is like your backup plan or something.
If you
I think the medicine is my backup plan. So honestly,
but I don't think it is. I would do my best to see that both worlds coexist in my life, yes. So yeah, I don't think it's a backup plan. It's something I also love. It's something I'm passionate about, and yeah.
Okay, that's good. I think in this one you beat me. I know. I thought I was really passionate about medicine before I got here, but I think that this is constantly changing.
Yeah. I would say I'm not as passionate as I used to be about medicine, Sha. Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's still there, I guess.
So Flourish is also a writer, like really writer too. So I want to ask you this question: do you believe that musicians and writers are more emotional beings, or do they just have a better way of expressing their emotions?
Okay, I would say that musicians and writers are not more emotional beings, because on the basic level, we all respond to tragedy, we all respond to celebrations, to triumph, to everything in the same way. It's just, I would say musicians and writers have more control over their emotions. They are more in touch with their emotions.
Okay.
Yes, I would say that they are more in touch with their emotions. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how much love do you have for music generally?
I do not know how to answer that question. But I would say that I love music a lot. I would love to be established. I would love to be known for music when I'm leaving this world.
Okay.
I love music like that. I would love to leave my legacy. And to that end, I teach music professionally. I educate people. I would love people to feel what I feel when I listen to music, and see how I interpret music, how I interpret sound. So yes, I do love music.
Oh, that's really nice. You know how he's saying now that he would like people to feel what he feels when he listens to music. I'm just like, I want to listen to your playlist, because what's like making you this excited? But I think that's good. I love listening to music, so maybe not singing, but I'll get there one day.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to ask how powerful you think music is. Like, well, sometimes you love stuff, but how powerful, how much have they influenced your life, like personally?
Wow. I think music is very powerful. Let me start by saying I think music is the most humane thing to do.
Okay.
My reason being that everyone listens to music. Random example. Do you know that Adolf Hitler listened to a lot of music?
Oh.
Yeah, he listened to a lot of German composers, German opera, like Beethoven. He loved listening to Beethoven, yes.
Oh, yeah, I know them. I think they have one song named Yesterday or something. Do you know a song like that?
I don't think I do. Yeah, but he loved listening to Beethoven. Beethoven was a German composer.
Okay.
Yeah, he loved listening to. I think the person he loved listening to the most was Richard Wagner, and Richard Wagner was also a German opera composer. He really loved Wagner because Wagner's beliefs lined up with his Nazi beliefs, and I think some festivals like the Bayreuth Festival, the German Bayreuth Festival, ended up lining up with the cultural beliefs of the Nazi regime and all of that. So my point being that even the people that we consider the worst of us listen to music that even the best of us listen to. Right. So I think music is very powerful in the sense that it connects us. Music is more than melody, it's more than pitch, it's more than rhythm. It's a thread. It's a thread that connects every human soul. It's one thing I look at and realize that even in a world where there's chaos, in a world of war, in a world of so much diversity, there is hope for unity and there is hope for oneness. So I think yes, it's a very powerful thing.
Thank you. So I want to ask, at what point did you realize that you love music this much, and how did you realize that it was something that could shape your life in ways that other things couldn't?
Wow. Okay, so I would start by saying I would not love music this much if it weren't for my parents, because before I even knew much about life, before I knew much about what was wrong, what was right, they took me to a music school. They instilled that love for music in me. So at first it was their doing. I think I first went to a music school when I was like 7 or 8. I was not there for long, but I was there long enough to be captivated by it. And I'm a good singer because I started early, not because I was talented or anything. I'm good at playing the keyboard or whatever instrument I play because I started early, and not because I am skilled, so not because I am talented rather, but rather because I am skilled and because I have put in the work.
But so don't you believe that you're talented?
You see, this talent thing, I don't want to say I'm anti-talent.
Okay.
Because how do you measure talent?
I don't know.
Exactly. So most people that you see that are genius level at a particular thing have spent a lot of time doing that thing.
Okay.
So where does talent come in? And they probably started really early. Right. Okay. Maybe in my case I was introduced to it by my parents.
Yeah.
Let me give an example. I read this book, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, and he was talking about how one illustration he gave about how the NFL players, football players, American football, that one that they use their hands, but they still call it football.
That's very annoying.
Yeah. He was saying how most of the elite squad, I can't remember what month, I think. So the idea is, let me just give you a little background. The idea is when they start taking people in, they take people in when they are really young into the whole community of footballers, like when they are still in like high school or maybe even before high school.
Yes.
When they are really young, maybe when they're like 8-ish, right? Okay. And if, say, someone born the auditions or whatever they call it, say it's sometime in November.
Okay.
If I am born in January and someone else is born in August, I would be more developed physically than the other person, because at that point we're all developing rapidly because we're still very young.
Okay.
So I would have developed much faster than this guy. I would have much further than the other guy. I'm bigger maybe than the other guy. You understand? I would perform. It's a physical sport.
Yes.
I would perform better than the other guy. We're both 8 years old or 9 or whatever age they are trying to get. Yeah. I'm bigger than this other guy. I would perform better.
Yes.
Meaning they would think I am more talented, but it's not exactly talent or skill. It's just I am physically stronger than this other guy. You understand? So they found that in the elite squad, most of the players in the teams in the elite squad were born in the beginning of the year. Exactly. So it was almost like
luck.
Do you understand? So it was almost like in his book he was like, people born in the second half of the year should not even have just registered at all, because do you understand? It was that bad. So more than 90% of the people there in elite squads were like January, born in February.
Oh.
Exactly. So how then do you define talent? Because when you see people that good, the first thing our brains will tell us,
Yes.
this guy is really talented.
Yeah, so like that just relieves us of some
Do you
responsibility.
understand?
Yeah,
Exactly.
so we have a reason for why we're not that good.
But when you actually think about it, he's not that good because he is talented.
Yeah.
He's that good because he practices and he actually
puts in the work.
Exactly. So I don't like to think that I am talented. I like to think that I am skilled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll adopt that.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you. That's good. Okay, so like about putting in the work, you talked about like practice.
Mm-hmm.
So like we can see that okay, in medical students here, you read your books every day, try to keep up with classes. How's like your commitments to music? How's it showing up in your life, especially now that you're in school?
Okay, I think it's easier now.
Okay.
Because
comparing to
when I first entered medical school.
Okay.
Because okay, let me just lead by saying when you do something enough times, no matter how burdensome, it becomes a habit.
Yes.
Right, and it's easier to keep up with. But when I first entered medical school, before medical school, I was more of the calculation type, physics, math. Just give me physics or math, and I'm fine. But medical school, you have to study more, and there's not a lot of calculation. You have to read a lot, and it was stressing me. But I had to learn. I think what really helped me was I got in touch with a couple of people. I don't know if I can mention their names. Mentors that put me through some things, taught me how to balance my time, extracurriculars, school stuff, and music was. It was easy for me to still do music amongst all of that because music was that one thing that I could fall back to when I'm stressed.
Like you're running to it.
Do you understand?
So it's not like it's draining.
Exactly.
You're coming from what is draining to where it's like relaxing.
Exactly.
Like safe space.
Exactly. And like I said before, even though it's burdensome, like I teach music, I hold classes for music, sometimes 2-hour classes, sometimes, and they were like weekly or bi-weekly, I think twice a week or something.
Okay.
So, but because I had done it a lot of times, I would not have to prepare for those classes. So I did not have to spend time preparing for those classes because it was just something I could do off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And so it became a habit. So even though it was burdensome at the beginning, like taking all those classes, music classes, having to there's this music community I'm pioneering, having to handle that, the admin duties and all of that. At the same time, it was relaxing for me. It was something I loved, right? So it was the love of the thing kept me going.
Thank you. For somebody that's like, okay, now I don't want to say that I'm not talented. I want to like put in the work, whether or not I feel like my voice is
okay.
I'm not acting for myself. Okay. Because I think I don't know, I'm kind of content with just listening to music right now.
Oh.
I think that I love music, but I don't have the desire that compels me enough to learn
music.
You know how like we love stuff, but then desire to sit down and learn and put in the work might be where I'm like liking.
Saying on that note though, I think everybody should learn music. I think everybody should learn an instrument more specifically. My reason. Oh my god! And how did that go?
Oh, I'm not sure how it went.
Okay, I think it should be in the curriculum, especially high school, when we're still developing, because it's been scientifically proven that people that learn music have enhanced neuroplasticity.
Yeah, I saw one thing. It's just like a larger part of their brain are like firing when they're playing rather than just listening.
So music engages your whole brain, right? The limbic system, memory, all of that, the amygdala, all of that. It's the motor cortex, because even if you're not playing and you're listening, you might want to snap your fingers to the beat, right? The cerebellum that helps you keep time, right? The prefrontal cortex that helps you make decisions and all of that. The auditory cortex, like the entirety of your brain is working when you're listening to music.
True.
So it's a good mental exercise. Yeah. So I honestly believe that it should be put into curriculums. It enhances.
So like if you're singing and you're singing one song that's only for like 2 minutes and you've gone on like 10 different notes, like or keys.
Keys, yes.
Yes. does that still, are you still like exercising your brain? It doesn't have to be like professional, good, everybody can listen to music.
I think, I think, I think yes. I don't want to make you feel bad, but I think yes. I think learning the music and actually playing good music would engage your brain more. Yes, because there's a lot to think of. Music is done actively, and this is what I usually tell musicians. Musicians just want to play and they want to wow people and they want to be so mysterious, but it's actually, you're calculating what you're playing, you're calculating what you're singing. The next riff I'm going to sing, next run I'm going to sing, you would have sung it in your head before you actually sing it out. So it's not just coming out magically and you two are surprised like, did I just do this?
I think what you just said is very true. I think a few times, don't tell anybody that I'm actually led.
But okay.
That sort of led when worship, right? I just couldn't do the thinking and the singing at the same time.
It takes practice.
Yeah, so like I'm singing and then I'm just like, you know what, please, you guys should just keep singing. Let me start thinking of what I want to sing next. And it always made me feel like I wasn't part of the people singing. Even if this sound was not like great, I wasn't singing on a single key. It was not professional at all.
Okay.
But then it was just so much work to be thinking, look for the next song and being sort of connected to the Lord. So I'm not just singing what you want, but thinking something that is actually like on the Lord's mind, and then singing it professionally. That's just a lot of
It's
work.
a lot. It's actually is a lot, and that's the thing with performative singing. Performative, and I'm trying to bring it out of the context of church.
Okay.
Now.
Yes, okay.
So when you're on a stage, it's more entertaining for the audience. That's the truth.
Okay.
The person performing is not having as much of a great day as you are.
Yeah, especially if you like practice. This is not the first time you're hearing it.
Exactly. It's boring at this point, and you're just trying to keep up appearances so that the other people, and you're just trying to put out your best.
Yeah.
So it's not as entertaining as, but the reward is how receptive they are of it, how it makes them feel.
Yeah.
So you take consolation in that, and yeah, that's the reward. That's making people feel what you feel.
So do you like actively write songs? I know that you're like a writer, but I don't know if you like put those things together.
Okay. Do I write songs? I've not written a song in a while. Okay. And I think that's another thing. Medical school is a lot, and it's hard to keep up with it. I already do a lot with the music, like teaching and all of that. So I've not had the time to do my own thing in music. But that's something I'm paying attention to more this year, and my first single will be out this year. Yeah. So yes. So I'm definitely looking into that this year.
What's it about? What's the song about, Jen?
You'll see. You'll see.
I'm patient. Okay, so I've heard a saying that you can tell who a person is becoming by the music that they listen to. And sometimes people don't understand how much music influences their life generally. What can you say about that? And if you sort of had like a recommendation for us on that matter, what would it be?
Okay. Okay. Let me start by saying that, again, music indulges your whole brain, the entirety of your mind, the entirety of your soul. So music is very cultural. Music is, you can't build culture without music. Music influences belief systems. Right? If you're going to infiltrate a culture and maybe tamper with a lot of things in people's belief systems, a very good way to go about it is to start with their music, the music they listen to. Right? Start with the music they listen to. And you would find that with every community, every cultural community comes a certain kind of music. Right? So it is very true that the kind of music you listen to would shape. For example, when my parents listened to a lot of classical music, my dad, yes.
I like classical music, only a little.
Oh my God. Well, my favorite genre of music is jazz.
Okay.
Yeah, it's jazz, but let's leave that. My favorite movie in the world is The Sound of Music.
Oh, never heard of that. I'm serious. This first time I'm hearing.
Oh, do you know this song? Do a dear, a female dear, pray.
I wanted to say that I wanted to say that Flourish should sing for us, but God did it.
Oh, so it's from that movie. That song is from that movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really old movie. It's
like.
like 1990 something.
Yeah.
Very beautiful movie. Yeah, it's a musical.
Do you mind singing the entire song for us? Please.
Maybe another song from that movie.
Okay.
My favorite song from that movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that movie shaped my mind a lot.
Okay.
Because I've watched the movie maybe 20 times, and yeah, and the songs, and I think most of the music I listen to now are very similar to the songs on that movie.
Oh.
Yeah, and my whole ideology of music, the grandeur of music, how music can. Another example is, see, when I finished secondary school, I had to wait a couple of years before I got admitted into university, and it was very depressing because I was not used to that kind of thing. It was even stranger because I graduated from school being the best student, best jam score, best WAEC results, that kind of thing, and then I was quite literally the only one that was held back for about 2 years or so. Yeah, so it was depressing, and then I found myself listening to more depressing songs, and it was getting worse. And I found that the more I listened to upbeat songs, happy songs, the lighter I felt and the easier the burden was to carry. So I think music does shape your mind a lot, shapes your soul, shapes who you're becoming, shapes your culture, shapes tradition, right? Because the songs you listen to now are the songs your children will hear you listen to.
Okay.
And yeah, yes.
I have a few favorite songs, and everybody in my house knows the entire line. In fact, my sister liked them because of me.
Exactly.
Like I say, I can't grab that. So, Flora, she said that you started pretty early. Those of you that are interested in music, some people are interested in other kinds of arts,
creative,
writing.
yeah.
So now, it might not be feeling encouraged because, oh no, I've started really early. And then just like, oh, should I be discouraged? Should I just leave? Music is actually not for me. What would you say to them, basically?
I would say that starting early is relative. I started at 8, but you did not start at 8. That does not mean you're not starting early. Starting early would be starting today. Starting early would be starting today, because if time how do I say this? Time is a very interesting fellow. In 5 years, you're going to look back at today, or whenever you hear this podcast, and you're going to think, I should have just started writing, I should have just started public speaking, or whatever it might be that you're into. And I think if you start now, 10,000 hours is what Malcolm Gladwell says is the amount of time it takes to become a professional at anything. And yeah,
and just let your 10,000 hours start counting today.
Exactly. So let today be the beginning of your 10,000 hours, and yeah, I'll see you after your 10,000 hours, and you'll be a professional at whatever it is you're doing. So start today, start early, start now. So yes.
Okay. I wanted to say to Flourish that he should maybe leave like an ending sentence, but you know what? I think he should sing his favorite song in the film.
Sound of Music. Oh, so my favorite song from the movie Sound of Music was, I think, by Michael. Was it Michael? His name is Bikel, Bikel. His name in the movie was Captain Von Trapp, and the name of the song is Edelweiss. His name of a flower.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's German. It's German.
Okay.
So, interesting. All right.
I'm closing my eyes, guys.
Okay. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. So that's the song.
Guys, I can't beat that. Flourish, that was so nice. I think this is my most exciting episode, actually. I'm serious. Flourish, that was really nice. Thank you for coming on the episode. I'm really happy.
It was a lovely time too. I enjoy sharing my experiences with music. And yeah, thank you so much, Charlie.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much, guys, for listening. Thank you for staying till the end. You guys got like the hot gist. It's not gist, like the hot song. Thank you so much.
I think you guys should look it up. Edelweiss. Yeah.
Okay.
Edelweiss.
Thank you for spelling.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Flourish. See you next Friday, guys.